Hey YouTube, how's it going? I know it's been a while since I managed to get my last video, but here I am. I managed to find some games that, as usual, I find lying around. Managed to get some that were really good pricing, and a manga as well. As you see, I've got Mega Man 9 sitting in the back on my telly, just to give a kind of a better gaming feeling to my reviews and my pickups, obviously. I'll be showing you a video also of my glass shelf, which you'll see later, because some people have been asking about it, and because I haven't managed to get that much stuff in the glass shelf itself, I didn't feel confident enough to be able to show it to everyone, because, well, let's face it, there wasn't that much. It wouldn't be worth showing to everyone until I managed to get it filled up. It isn't filled up yet, as much as I'd hoped, but it's good enough to show a video of, so I'm hoping you'll enjoy it. There'll be other stuff to show you as well, like, as I said, I'm an anime fan and manga fan, so I'll show you my manga collection and my DVDs, and amongst other things as well. But for now, I'll show you the games that I managed to pick up and find, and I hope you'll enjoy it. So we'll start off with, for the PC, I got this at a charity shop known as the Salvation Army. I walked in, found this sitting away, and I asked an elderly person, how much it would cost. She said that if you just trade something in, she'll trade you this, but sadly if I didn't have anything to bring in to get it, but she just picked it up, handed it to me, and said, here, just have it. Pretty awesome. She was really kind and nice, and I'll show you what it is. This is for Windows 95 and 98 for the computer. So that is Pokemon Play It, the Pokemon trading card game, the original series. I've tried it myself, and I'm surprised it does actually work for Windows XP, for those who are wondering. I've tried to download it before I had this itself, the real version, but when you try to download it and play it that way, all I get is a frozen screen. But the moment I tried the full version, it worked perfectly fine. And to be honest, it's a lot of nostalgia, really, because I used to watch Pokemon around at my aunt's house when I was a kid, along with the rest of my brother and my sister, on Sky One. There's it's quite a nostalgia feeling. Next one is the manga I told you about, which is Mega Man Gigamix. I'm an absolute fan and absolutely love Mega Man. All the games and everything about it. I found this in a bookstore called Waterstones, and the moment I seen it, I just had to get it. It's a really good read. You can see there's the back, and the artwork's incredible. So we've got Mega Man and Proto Man there. Pretty nice artwork. The story's great. If you haven't already heard about it, I know there's I think it's Megamix. I haven't got that yet, but I'll definitely look around to finding it and buying that as well, and getting the rest of the volumes for this one. So, this one I also got off Games World. This one I got off Games World Bodmin for quite a good price, mintly conditioned, which is now on my glass shelf, as you'll see later. And that is Tales of Fantasia for the Game Boy Advance. As you can see, there's nothing wrong with the box whatsoever. Absolute great condition. As I'll state now, I've been trying to get all the Tales games. And that's like people collect their Mega Drive games, try to get a big collection. But for now, I'm also trying to get a Mega Drive collection. But at the same time, I'm trying to get all the Tales series games. So for now, I've only got 3, which I'll show you now. The first one obviously being Tales of Fantasia. The second one for the PSP, which is Tales of the World Radiant Mythology, which is like any Tales game, but this is a mixture. It involves all the Tales characters from previous games. And for the Xbox 360 is my Tales of Vesperia, one of my favourite games of the series. Out of 3, I know there's quite a lot, but I know that I'll get round to getting it. These ones I'll need to quickly show you because for now I've only got 6. I've only got 15 minutes max on YouTube right now, but until I can get future videos sorted. So until then I'll just need to shorten these down, even into parts if I have to. But I'll show you them now. These are the ones I managed to pick up. They're fine lying around. So I'll just quickly show you these. They're all for the PC, well, except one, which is the Black Mages 2. Just a great band which remixes all the old Final Fantasies 7 through 9, or even 10, their soundtracks. These are the PC games I've got, so there's Sacrifice and the bonus disc. Good game, I've got the guide for it, and I would say it's pretty fun for an old classic game. I'm not sure what I could say about it. You're pretty much a god. No, you're not a god, but you've got to help gods. And in doing so you gain the respect and gain new powers. It's a pretty fun game. Definitely recommended for those that are into the old classic games for like Windows 95 and 98. Next one is MDK2, Murder Death Kill 2. Pretty fun game, one of my favourites for the PC back in the days. I sound like an old man. I'm only 21. It's done by BioWare, which I'm pretty sure does done Bioshock, which you should all know. Even if you don't have an Xbox, you should know. Next one is Colin McRae Rally. Great game. Even though the graphics are obviously outdated, it's still one of the best racing games out there. Now, the last couple of games I've got is Need for Speed Underground. I always like the soundtrack to this and the game itself. Still one of the best Need for Speeds out there. The last 2 games are Tron 2.0. I've always liked Tron and I've always liked this game. Only cost me about £3 to buy it, so I'm pretty happy with it. And the last one is the Myst Collection. I know people half and half favour and don't like point and click games, puzzles and such, but I've always loved the Myst games ever since I was little. And when I bought this, I had no idea there was a 4th and 5th game after Exile. So I'll need to complete the first 3 again and then play the new 2. Now, all I can say is thanks for watching, and as you can see, I'm more confident, and well, you can see in my previous videos I was a little nervous, but that's because obviously I'm new to the whole thing, but it doesn't stop me from enjoying it. Right now I'll take you to the glass shelf and amongst all the other games and DVDs I've got, and enjoy. Right, so for all those that have been wanting to check out the glass shelf that I've mentioned, I'll show you now. So this is the top. I've got my dragon statue, which I got off my brother a couple of years back, and Raving Rabbit from the Rayman games. Now if you go into the glass shelf itself, on the top shelf we've got my Mega Man merchandise. So we've got the Battle Network figures, we've got a Nintendo Famicom keychain here. What else we've got? We've got the Mega Man energy tanks. I've only drunk one, as you can see. I don't want to drink the other one just to make sure it's sealed. We've got the Mega Man Battle Chip Challenge Japanese game and the American box and game inside it of Mega Man Battle Network 6 Team Falzar. As I said, I can't play any of these Game Boy games yet because I don't have the handheld console for them, but I will eventually. Okay, so next one is my Nintendo merchandise along with some boxed games. So we've got the remote control Mario Kart, some of the figures that you get from the game store, some pin badges that you got from the Nintendo magazine, along with a Atari badge which I got from Games World Bodmin. And if you look over here, I managed to get other badges from him as a free gift. So that's Tales of the Abyss and a Tales 10th Anniversary, which are both pretty cool. And also what I bought from him recently was a pretty much mint condition copy of Tales of Fantasia, which I'm really happy with. And I'll just show you it. As you can see, very mint condition. I'm really happy with it. This is one that'll be staying on my glass shelf. As I've stated before, I'm collecting all the Tales games. Hopefully I'll get round to it. We've got NES boxes of Bugs Bunny's Birthday Blowout and Yoshi's Cookie, and a Lego Super Mario from the NES game. Took a while, but it was pretty fun to do. Put that back in here. Now, at the bottom is most of my mature figures that I've gotten through presents. And I got this Hatsune Miku figure from my sister from when she went to her convention. I'm pretty happy with it, it's pretty awesome. As you can see, they are pretty mature. And from the bottom is what I got from Club Nintendo, which is 2 card folders. I believe they only cost me about 100 or 400 star points. They're pretty cool. I don't plan on using them because I don't want them to get bent. They're pretty much collector's items from the Nintendo website. They're pretty awesome. Now, other than the glass shelf, there's other things I've been hiding away as well. Like, as I've said before, I'm a manga collector and I'm an anime fan, so if we turn to the right, we've got pretty much my manga collection. It's pretty cool. It's just what I've managed to get over the couple of years. Pretty happy with that. Most of them I only get the manga that I enjoy reading. I'm not planning on like collecting any of the like a full set of manga. And at the bottom, if you have a look, we've got the Sega Saturn games sitting nicely there. The reason they're here is because I've got no more space to put them anywhere else. But they fit nicely there, and the more will probably go down here. This looks pretty cool. And if you go to the top, there's my anime DVD collection, and I believe just some random games, DVDs, movies sitting here. We've got Beyblade sitting there. We've got Stranglehold for the Xbox, the collector's edition. And we've got Infinite Undiscovery for the 360. So it's just because I've got quite a small room for all this stuff, so I can't exactly fit it all in. So we've also got Sonic Adventure 2 Battle and Super Mario Sunshine. I believe that's Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles. I've not played that yet, but people have their mixed opinions on it, so I'll give it a try. And we've got over here, this is where I keep my PlayStation 2 games. Not a lot, but there's not that many games that came out in the UK that I favour. We've got some PlayStation 1 games sitting here, just my Final Fantasies. The Legend of Zelda for the NES Classics collection. We've got some of the Mega Drive games sitting up here. And sadly from Club Nintendo, Will Turner figure. One of the first buys I used for my star points. We've got some other PS2 games here, which I've also have shown you, which I recently got. There's some Max Payne there. Some pretty good games, I'm really happy with them. The majority of these ones I got from my friends, just for practically nothing. So yeah, that's pretty much, I can't show you the rest since there's not enough light in the room, but I'll get around to it eventually, and hopefully you've enjoyed seeing part of my room and like pretty much less than half of the games that I own. So I hope you enjoyed it, and